This is the PlayStation Under-14 Boys Schools Cup final between Westfield School and St Aloysius College here at the Decisive Stadium. Back to Matthews. Let's play from Matthews. Back out to here with O'Neill Critchlow. Beautiful skills from O'Neill Critchlow. He does have a left foot. What a great cross that is! Oh, what a save from Bell! Oh, what a save that is! And Daniel Brown keeps his team in the match here.
Well, no wonder he gets a pat on the back from every single one of his players. Point blank stop.
Oh, the man down at the moment.
It's as good as it gets, it really is.
Those are different when the goalkeeper has to change direction almost in mid-air. He was going off to his right. I think he expected the ball going to the back post. Here we see it again. Not even. Oh, there's
Chimara. No, it was.
There's a number. Oko Flex there with the header.
Oko Flex with the header.
Problem for Kalunga and Ahenaku. But here's an opportunity. Look at the pace here. Aloysius in the centre. He's looking for the ball. What a block! What an incredible block that was. Superb at the back.
Batika. What a chance this was. Gets away and it's there. The touch just runs away from him. Just gives the chance to come sliding in from Jake Hull.
Superb.
Great defending again on this Westfield side.
3 men in the box here. Aloysius, they're all on the edge of it. Look, and here's one of them. Strike from distance. Was that going? I'd like to see that from behind.
Oh, that's going goal bound, I'm sure. You saw the reaction from Daniel Brown scampering across his goal. I think he knew that was going goal bound.
Yeah, here we go.
It's a fantastic strike. It's a very tough, difficult technique to get right. Sure, and it's the left back, isn't it? You know, probably his weaker foot. Prosper Cato.
I think he's a two-footed player. We've seen him play a lot of balls with his right, but he's very happy to smack that one in. And St Aloysius had 4 players on the edge of the box, all unmarked. You can see again, they put a few more in this time. 6 in the box for this corner. Swung in there. That's a dangerous ball. It's good. St Aloysius on the mark. And I think, is it that man again?
I think it is. I think it's Prosper Cato.
The smallest, one of the smallest men on the pitch, scores with a header. And St Aloysius are ahead, and the crowd here are going crazy. The goalkeeper's up for celebrations as well. I think it is Prosper Cato, the smallest man on the pitch.
Forces it over the line, doesn't he? Brave. Lovely delivery at the near post. Very difficult for the keeper to do anything about it. He's had a strong, steady game, hasn't he, Harrison Case?
Plays in Gibson. 3-on-3 here for Westfield. This is an opportunity, actually, and they'll go for the corner. John, man of the match, very quickly.
Man of the match, I've got to get that in. It's tough decision. James Matthews been fantastic, the captain for St Aloysius, but my man of the match is Ryan Alabiosu, number 7. He's on the bench. There he is. Has he got the signal? Your name up on the board? Does he realise the consequences of that?
Behind all his teammates, yeah. I don't know if he realises he's going to be getting a PlayStation 4 for all that.
1-0, yes. Or is it? Is it 1-0? Is it staying that way?
Oh, keeper has done wonderfully there. Came through all his own players, and what a throw that is! Daniel Brown's coming out. The referee has blown for time. There will be no injury time. He has blown anyway. St Aloysius have won this final here, and they're going crazy. This is carnage out there. Oh my goodness. This is a very unusual sort of celebration. I don't know what they're basing it on or anything, but it's what they do down South London, I gather. You're from that area of the woods.
Right, yeah, that goes on all the time around my man there.
The shirts are off. What a fantastic performance from St Aloysius. Lee Coddington, manager for Westfield. It was a pretty cracking match out there today, wasn't it? Really enjoyable.
Yeah, very tight affair. 2 really good teams, 2 teams that worked really hard. The quality from the Whites did shine through in the end. They had a lot of possession, but my boys give it everything. They tried to break down the play, tried to hit them on the break, the counter, just unlucky today.
668 teams entered this competition. This was your first ever entry into national finals. You've not done too bad, have you?
Unbelievable achievement. I just like to say, since year 7, these boys have been unbeaten, not lost any game, won every single game. This is their first loss in 3 years, so it takes a really special team to beat these.
And they are a good bunch, aren't they? You've got to take your hat off to them. They were strong in every department today.
You can see a lot of future footballers coming through in that school, definitely.
Where do you go from here? Under 15, you can enter them in the under 15s next year?
Yeah, there'll be a re-entry. I'll go again next year, and then fingers crossed we can get all the way to the end again. A lot of games to be played within a season. Hopefully we can go one better and get first place next season.
It was very close, wasn't it? A couple of chances at the end. There was one ball that was crossed in where, it just eluded 2 players and marked to the back post.
Oh, I threw myself for that. I wanted my player to throw himself for that. Very unlucky. It was a great ball in, unlucky not to get on the end of it. Could have been a different story if it had just got a little nick on it.
Final question, how's Sonny? Have you heard about him?
No news as yet. Fingers crossed, it's his knee that's gone, so it's trickier the knees. Fingers crossed that he's okay, but no news yet.
Okay, well, thank you for talking to us, Lee. Great performance. You've done Sheffield proud today. Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Stuart Henderson is with me, team manager for St Aloysius. Your boys were superb today, weren't they?
Yeah, I think I can't really single out, although Ryan Aloysius got man of the match, I couldn't single out anyone personally. I thought, I gave them jobs before the game. Everyone stuck to their jobs, and as a team we played really, really well. I was really pleased with everyone's performance, including the subs as well, so they did excellent.
Well, I know John Scales was really torn between Ryan and Matthews, your captain, and then Pato, the goal scorer. He loved all 3 of them, and he had them all on equal first, and I think he went for Ryan because he was so lively all the way through. You had a great support here. They really were the 12th man today, weren't they?
Yeah. I mean, it was so really kind that our head put on 3 coaches, 2 minibuses, and he let, if boys wanted to come down and support the team, they came down. And, the support, and to be honest, one of the deputy heads was there leading the chant. So they've done so well, and it's nice to have that. And just coming out of the tunnel, having that experience, once in a lifetime experience with some of these boys. Yeah. It's amazing, and they're really flourished. I thought maybe there may be an aura of the big competition, but out there they didn't look nervous. It was probably just me on the sidelines looking nervous.
You must be thrilled. 668 teams entered this competition. That was Westfield's first defeat in 3 years, and your team deserved to win, didn't they? They were the strongest team throughout the match.
Yeah, I think we started better. I think first 10 minutes we had a lot of the possession, and they couldn't get the ball really much of us. But I mean, our shooting boots weren't really on today, so we didn't look like scoring too much. And the thing is, as the game wore on, they got more confidence, got into it. It was always, will it go to penalties, or is it just one lucky break that may get them back in the game? But I mean, the game was quite broken up as well due to injuries to both teams. Yeah. But I mean, it allowed subs to come in, and I think we had. I brought a striker on, Clive Mambika, and I think he put himself about a bit, and he was a bit of a handful and quite fast for the defenders. So I think that changed the game a little bit in our favour. So
absolutely, you're absolutely right. The pace he showed was. Where did he get that from? That was not a bad sub to bring off the bench, was it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not his sprint coach, but I know he's usually an athlete, and this is the thing with the squad. We've got. I've got boys that I couldn't select today. I mean, we've had, this is our 10th game this season in this competition, such a big competition, and we've used such a massive amount of players that it's quite sad that I've had to let certain players not play in today's game, and even certain players didn't even make it from the bench on. But, the boys have got to remember that they've done their bit to get us here, and they helped us on our journey to get this far. And the boys today did themselves and the school proud, so I'm really, really pleased.
Are you going to be manager next season when they're under 15s?
Yeah, I think we usually take the team up, and we do keep the same manager. So I haven't got the sack yet. So hopefully they keep me next year. But I mean, we've got. I said our team performance was very good. We've got some good individuals, but a couple of them play for academies. So if they're not there, we do miss them. But this is what I'm talking about, having a big squad and letting everyone at the school get a chance to play football, really.
Absolutely. Well, you've got 2 competitions next year, haven't you? You've got the open schools as well, so your academy players can come in, as well as the schools cup. So double time.
Yeah. We could look at doing that. I mean, I remember last year, I think it was, we had about 23 fixtures throughout the season. This year we haven't had as many, but I mean, with this competition, we've had about 17, 18 games with other district competitions and stuff going on. So it is a lot. you know, to manage. But I mean, I enjoy it. This is the best bit of the job, isn't it? You know, it's great.
Well, seeing how they celebrated out there, I can imagine there's not many introverts in your squad, is there? They're going to be back. Coach is going to be rocking back to St. Aloysius today.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're a lively bunch, and some of the boys you saw here today, that, you know, other teachers may say they shouldn't be here today due to their behaviour in school, but for me, if they behave in PE, they deserve the shot, you know, to try and do well. But you know, I think that's the best thing. We've been behind in games and they've got good character, and because they're all, you know, personalities and big personalities, they like to come back from games. And we've been down before. I think in maybe the 7th round we were behind 2-0 in 10 minutes and we came back to win 4-3. And it just shows our character of the team to come when they're down.
Well, I think I better let you go because we're going to get mobbed otherwise. Well done, boys.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.